Connecticut's Back to School Authority is sponsored by Yale New Haven Children's Hospital, one of the best in the nation.
Well, technology will likely play a large role in how students learn this coming year, and Channel 3's Caitlin Francis sat down with the superintendent for New Haven Public Schools to find out what they're doing to ensure that all students will have access.
I think it's a great time to innovate using technology to help with instruction, and I don't think that's going to change. This is our new normal, so we better get in with it.
And that's what Dr. Eileen Tracy is doing in New Haven. She's spent the summer months trying to better prepare the school system for distance learning, since she says the school board is choosing to move toward a fully remote plan for this upcoming school year.
Our challenge with the remote plan is the connectivity issues that still have not been totally solved yet.
The remote plan requires a waiver from the state, so time is not on their side as they wait for approval to make more concrete plans. But Dr. Tracy says the technology is something that needs to be in place regardless.
Working closely with the mayor of New Haven and also folks from Yale University, some of the plans to make sure that libraries, many of the libraries around have the Wi-Fi access for students. We have started already, we have experimented with putting what we call the mesh network in Lincoln Bassett School that beams into the community. We're trying to see how far down in the community that's beaming. Along with that, we are putting up mesh networks on some of the other schools in some of the other neighborhoods.
New Haven Public Schools is investing $3.8 million to get more iPads and computers to students, with funding help from both the Federal CARES Act and the state. The state has also promised help setting up some Wi-Fi hotspots, which Dr. Tracy says is important for all students and parents to have the connectivity needed to learn remotely. Additionally, New Haven is offering parents Google Suite training ahead of the school year to help them feel more comfortable.
We're not expecting that parents are teachers. They didn't go to school to get trained to be teachers.
Dr. Tracy says they learned a lot of valuable lessons in the spring, right when the pandemic hit. She says her hope is that the technology doesn't fully replace in-person learning.
For me personally, I don't think we should have kids totally rely on technology. I think it should be a balance with teachers instructing and using technology to support them. And I think this is actually here to stay. But I do not expect remote learning to be here to stay for our students. Mm-hmm. It's not healthy. However, if we have the pandemic continue and there's a surge in our area, wherever we are, then we have to rely on that. And thank God we have that.
In New Haven, I'm Caitlin Francis, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.